Hi boys and girls, Brucey here again with another opinionated extreme guitar piece on creativity. And today I've been thinking about the fact that, to all intents and purposes, we have all the tools in the world ever at our disposal on a laptop, even on an iPad now. Guitar effects processors have more effects than you could possibly ever dream of. You can record hours and hours of audio on multiple formats, or even on your little smartphone. All these tools exist. We've got the power of Abbey Road in our laptop. We can have a virtual orchestra. All the things that maybe 20 years ago, even 10 years ago, were beyond most musicians' reach. And the thing is, we're practicing and we're doing all these things, but I'm not completely convinced we're producing as much music and new music and content as we should be. And again, this is me playing devil's advocate. I want to see what your opinions are on this. But you think back to the Beatles and the infamous nature of the fact they recorded Sgt. Pepper on a 4-track machine. Were they distracted by all the technology? No, they were advocates of the technology, and they tried to push the technology to its bounds, and through pushing the technology they came up with new creative solutions to sounds, to effects. And I sometimes think that we're drowning in plugins and effects and options, particularly options to do everything, and you're thinking about the options rather than thinking about what you're trying to create. And I'm going to say this, but I'm guilty of this as well. So what do you think? Do you think there's just too many tools? We have all the tools in the world ever. Maybe we should be limiting ourselves to one or two tools and maybe creating something a bit more, getting it out there. Over to you.